5 financial mistakes new immigrants make in America. Avoid these. Imagine moving to America, working hard, and realizing later you made financial mistakes that could have cost thousands of dollars. Many immigrants struggle financially not because they're irresponsible, but because nobody explains the U.S. money system. In this video, I will share the 5 biggest financial mistakes immigrants make and how to avoid them for long-term success. Welcome to New American Wealth, where we simplify money, career, and growth for immigrants and professionals in America. Let's start with mistake number 1. No emergency fund. One of the most common and costly financial mistakes new immigrants make is not having an emergency fund. Emergencies can strike at any time. Your car may break down, unexpected medical bills may arrive, or you might face a sudden job loss. Without savings, many people are forced to rely on high-interest credit cards or loans, which can trap them in debt. Let me give you an example. Imagine someone who just moved to the U.S. and faces a $1,000 car repair. Without savings, they charge it to a credit card with 20% interest. That $1,000 could easily become $1,200 or more in just a few months if not paid off. This is a small emergency, but without preparation, it can spiral into serious financial stress. The solution is simple but powerful. Start small. Even saving $500 to $1,000 in a separate, safe account can give you peace of mind. Over time, aim to build 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. This fund is your financial safety net. It's money you don't touch except in emergencies. A practical tip is to automate your savings. Many banks and apps allow you to automatically transfer a small amount every paycheck into a savings account. Apps like Chime, Ally, or Simple make this effortless, so saving becomes routine without needing constant effort. The key is consistency. Small steps every month can grow into a robust emergency fund over time. Do you already have an emergency fund? Comment below how you save for unexpected expenses. Mistake number 2. Ignoring credit score. The second major financial mistake many new immigrants make is ignoring their credit score. Your credit score is a 3-digit number that shows lenders how reliable you are with money. In the U.S., it affects everything, from getting approved for a car loan or mortgage to qualifying for certain jobs or even securing lower insurance rates. Let's break down what makes up a credit score. There are 5 main components. Payment history. Paying bills on time is the most important factor. Credit utilization. The percentage of your available credit you're using. Keep it under 30% if possible. Length of credit history. Older accounts help your score. Types of credit. A mix of credit cards, loans, and other accounts shows you can handle different forms of debt. Recent inquiries. Too many hard pulls in a short time can lower your score. Without paying attention to these factors, many people fall into traps like using only cash, opening multiple credit cards at once, or closing old accounts too quickly. All of these can hurt your score. Here's a practical action step. Pay your bills on time and keep credit utilization below 30%. Even a small credit card used responsibly each month can help you build a strong credit profile from scratch. For immigrants starting out, it's important to begin building credit early. Some may start with a secured credit card or be added as an authorized user on a family member's account. Over time, responsible use creates a positive credit history, making future borrowing and financial growth easier. Highlight beginner-friendly tips for immigrants. Secured credit cards, being an authorized user, starting with small, responsible charges. Do you know your credit score? Comment below how you're building your credit in the U.S. Mistake number 3. Waiting too long to invest. The third major financial mistake immigrants often make is waiting too long to start investing. Many people think, I'll invest when I have more money, or I'll start next year. The problem is that waiting costs you time and time is one of the most powerful tools in building wealth. This is because of compounding. Compounding means your money earns returns, and those returns then earn returns, creating growth that accelerates over time. Let's look at an example. Imagine you start investing $100 a month at age 25, and another person waits 5 years and starts at age 30, also investing $100 a month. By the time they reach 60, the early investor will have a significantly larger portfolio simply because their money had more time to grow with compounding. Starting early, even with small amounts, matters far more than starting big later. For beginners, you don't need complex strategies. Consider ETFs, retirement accounts like a 401k or IRA, or low-fee brokerage accounts. These are beginner-friendly and allow you to start small while learning how the markets work. Many platforms also offer automated investing, or robo-advisors, which invest your money according to your risk tolerance and goals, taking the guesswork out of the process. Speaking of risk, it's normal to feel nervous about investing your first dollars. Start with small amounts you are comfortable with. Even $50 to $100 per month will teach you the habits of investing, allow compounding to work over time, and build your confidence for larger investments later. Remember, consistent small steps often outperform trying to time the market or making large, risky moves. If you're new to investing, which account do you want to start with first? Comment below. Mistake number 4. Spending to impress others. The fourth financial mistake new immigrants often make is spending to impress others, also known as lifestyle inflation. When people start earning more, it's easy to feel pressure to match peers or show off success, buying expensive clothes, flashy gadgets, or luxury items. The problem is, spending for appearances doesn't build wealth. Let me give you an example. Imagine someone gets their first good job in the US and immediately buys a new car, high-end phone, and designer clothes. While it feels good temporarily, all that money could have been invested or saved to grow into real, long-term financial security. Instead, they have nothing to show for it in a few years except bills and debt. The solution is to focus on your financial goals, not appearances. Prioritize saving and investing over showing off. Track your expenses carefully and separate your wants from your needs. Small adjustments can free up money that will grow into substantial savings over time. A helpful tip is to use budgeting apps like Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, or Pocket Guard. These tools make it easy to see exactly where your money goes, helping you make conscious spending decisions rather than impulsive purchases. Remember, wealth is built quietly through smart decisions, not by competing with others for status. Have you ever spent on something just to impress someone? Comment below. Wealth grows quietly, not visibly. Mistake number 5. No financial plan. The fifth financial mistake new immigrants often make is not having a financial plan. Without a plan, even people with good income or savings can struggle to reach their financial goals. A financial plan acts like a roadmap, helping you allocate money for savings, investments, debt repayment, and other priorities so you can build wealth efficiently. Ask yourself, what are your short-term goals? Maybe saving for a car, a deposit on an apartment, or building an emergency fund. And what are your long-term goals? Retirement savings, investing, buying a home, or starting a business? Clearly defining these goals gives direction to your financial decisions and ensures your money is working toward what truly matters. One practical step is to create a simple financial roadmap and review it monthly. List your key areas: emergency fund, credit, savings, investments, and major upcoming expenses. Checking your plan each month helps you stay on track and adjust for changes. A powerful way to set effective goals is to use SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, instead of saying, "I want to save more," a SMART goal would be, "I will save $200 per month in a separate account for 6 months to reach $1,200 in my emergency fund." There are also free tools and templates online that can help you map your finances visually and track your progress. Using these tools makes planning easier, keeps you accountable, and ensures your financial decisions align with your goals. Even small, consistent steps toward a plan will compound over time into significant financial growth. Now that we've gone through the 5 major financial mistakes, let's combine these lessons and add a few more insights to help you take action immediately. Remember, emergency fund, credit, investing, budgeting, and the financial plan all work together. One supports the other, and following all 5 consistently accelerates financial growth. Let me share a quick story. Maria, a recent immigrant, started with very little. She began by saving $50 a month for emergencies, used a secured credit card responsibly, invested in a small ETF, tracked her expenses, and created a monthly financial plan. Within 2 years, Maria had built a safety net, improved her credit score, and even started investing regularly. Her small, consistent actions transformed her financial situation. Here are 2 to 3 additional practical tips you can apply today. 1. Automate your savings so that money goes directly into your emergency fund or investment account without needing to think about it. 2. Use expense tracking apps like Mint or YNAB to see exactly where your money is going. 3. Review subscriptions and recurring payments monthly to cut unnecessary expenses and free up cash for your financial goals. Applying these simple habits, along with the 5 core lessons, will set you on a path toward financial stability and long-term wealth. Let's quickly recap the 5 major financial mistakes new immigrants often make in America. 1. No emergency fund. Always have a safety net for unexpected expenses. 2. Ignoring credit score. Build and maintain good credit to access loans and financial opportunities. 3. Waiting too long to invest. Start investing early to benefit from compounding. 4. Spending to impress others. Focus on financial goals, not appearances, to grow wealth. 5. No financial plan. Create a roadmap for your savings, investments, and expenses. Applying these lessons together will accelerate your financial progress and help you achieve long-term stability. Remember, start small if you need to, but be consistent. Begin saving, track your credit, invest early, avoid unnecessary spending, and create a monthly financial plan. These steps, repeated over time, will help you build wealth and confidence in your financial future. Which of these 5 steps will you start with today? Comment below. We'd love to hear your plan. Did you find these tips helpful? If so, subscribe to New American Wealth for more simple, practical strategies on money, career, and professional growth in America. I'd love to hear from you. Comment below which of the 5 financial mistakes affects immigrants the most in your experience. And don't forget to share this video with friends or family who could benefit from these tips. Taking small steps together is the fastest way to build financial security and confidence. Before we wrap up, let's answer some common questions that many immigrants have about personal finance in America. Question 1. How can I start building credit if I'm new to the U.S.? Answer. You can start with a secured credit card, become an authorized user on a family member's account, or use credit builder loans offered by some banks. Even small, responsible monthly charges help build a positive credit history. Question 2. I don't have a lot of money. Where should I invest? Answer. Start small. ETFs, retirement accounts like a 401k or IRA, or low-fee brokerage accounts are beginner-friendly. Automated investing platforms, or robo-advisors, can handle the rest while you build confidence. Question 3. How do I make sure I actually save money every month? Answer. Automate your savings. Many banks and apps can transfer money automatically to a savings or investment account. Track your spending using apps like Mint or YNAB and review subscriptions to cut unnecessary costs. Here's a real-world example. Anna, a recent immigrant, started saving $50 per month automatically, tracked her expenses with an app, and invested small amounts in a low-fee ETF. Within a year, she had built a safety net, improved her credit, and started her first investments, all with consistent, small steps. These practical actions make financial progress achievable, even with limited resources.